What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I want to talk about a video I saw which I thought was amazing. It's crazy, but it's amazing. And the video is about this young lady up here. Her name is Darshan Burks. She's 26 years old, out of the Cleveland area. She formerly worked at Enterprise. And she got in trouble at the job. They terminated her for whatever reason, and she just lost it. Now I'm gonna tell you something. There are jobs out here that we all like. There are jobs out here we don't like, but we know we need a job. But acting out when you get fired and stuff is not the way to go. But this lady right here, she took it to the extreme. And like I told you before, the juggernaut female is real and she is dangerous. Check this out.
And just into the 19 newsroom, we're seeing the moment police arrive on the scene of a rampage at Enterprise Rent-A-Car at Hopkins Airport.
It's a dog, come on. Do not resist, I see a dog, you'll bite it.
Police arresting a woman for ramming cars into each other, even the building, and the destruction is really jaw-dropping. Police say that driver had just been fired for stealing one of the rental cars, and now she's facing much more serious charges. See, New Yorker has been following this story from the very beginning. She has the new video.
Chaos.
Oh my God, all this?
All that over there, the break room, in the garage, cars in the back.
Oh, I ain't never seen nothing like this.
The moment Cleveland police officers were called to Enterprise Rent-A-Car at Cleveland Hopkins International Airport earlier this month.
There is a irate female who was fired from over there, ramming into the building and ramming into other cars, the cars she stole from the parking lot.
When officers got to the scene, they say the female suspect was being held down by two employees, but trying to break free. When officers tried to handcuff her, she resisted until a canine officer and his dog arrived.
It's a dog, come on. Do not resist, I see a dog, you'll bite it. There we go.
Yeah, just good. So anybody next to Bunny 14 and the Carters at Maplewood, I know you're all on Madison.
And that's when she complied and was arrested. Her name is Darshan Burks, and investigators say the 26-year-old woman was terminated from Enterprise last month for taking a rental car home without permission. Investigators say she returned and stole a car and was involved in a high-speed chase with Parma police last month, but has been on the run ever since. Workers told police they feared for their lives as Burks went on a rampage that Sunday afternoon.
She drove through there. See that Durango? She crashed that into that building. She switched cars. She crashed another car into that building. She switched cars. I don't remember what.
And she just kept the chain of events, but she just kept switching cars.
I don't remember the sequence, but she kept switching cars.
Is this what she was driving?
She drove. It's like
Get this one into the building.
yeah, it's like 20 cars. I think that's all damage. We still collecting.
And as several officers surveyed the destruction,
and this is a Kansas City plate. These vehicles are on top of each other.
Okay, we got to figure out how to get this.
Yeah, I don't want to touch anything.
Okay, so we're going to need a tow company here too then, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. What's that? Is that one damaged too?
Looks like
Jesus Christ, I got you, champ. For sure.
fire investigators gathered evidence, finding a box of matches near the gasoline pumps.
I witnessed this after one of my employees, Craig, came in there and told me. He said she was at the gas pump first, trying to strike a match and blow everything up.
Police say Burks told them she intended to spray gasoline into the vehicle and let it burn, and that she came to do exactly what she did. Burks was booked into jail. Burks has been charged on 11 counts, including grand theft, arson, felonious assault, burglary, vandalism, resisting arrest, and other charges. She'll face a judge here at the Justice Center for arraignment Monday morning. We'll definitely keep eyes and ears on this one.
Listen, after looking at that video, I want to read a short part of this article that has a little bit more information, and it shows you the mind of a lunatic. You know, there are people out here that are really crazy, and they think this stuff is normal. Check this out. We'll come back and talk about it, but I'm going to read this to you, and it goes as follows. According to Cleveland police, officer received a call regarding the grand theft of a motor vehicle that was in process at Enterprise Rent-A-Car located at 18809 Maplewood Avenue. Prior to their arrival, responding officers received a report that an ex-employee, Dershan Burks, also known as Alex, had allegedly stolen one of the vehicles and was driving around in it. Additional information indicated that Burks was very irate after getting fired a few days prior and was ramming multiple vehicles and property. It was alleged that she was attempting to run over multiple employees and was at the on-site gas pump pouring gasoline everywhere. It was also noted that Burks had been terminated and placed on indefinite administrative leave from Enterprise in mid-June for allegedly taking a rental car home without permission. On June 15, she allegedly returned to the Enterprise location, stole a vehicle, led Parma police on a high-speed chase. Upon arrival, officers observed two parked vehicles at the front of the parking lot, preventing them from entering. Officers were later informed that Burks had deliberately crashed the vehicles at that location in order to prevent vehicles from entering or exiting. Officers proceeded to exit their vehicle and walk through the parking lot, where they located multiple employees frantically pointing towards the vehicle bay. Officers approached the vehicle bay, where they found two employees holding down Burks, who was resisting their restraint. Officers attempted to handcuff Burks, who allegedly initially resisted but complied only after a canine officer arrived with this dog. Burks was subsequently placed in the back of a police car, read her Miranda rights, and treated by a medic for minor injuries. Officers proceeded to interview several witnesses. Now I want you to listen to this. With multiple employees stating that they feared for their lives throughout the ordeal. Multiple witnesses stated that Burks attempted to blow the gas station area up by spreading gasoline and setting fire with a book of matches. One witness said that he was in the vehicle bay when Burks crashed through the garage door, almost striking him, with others stating they saw her strike multiple vehicles. Fire arson investigators arrived on the scene and confirmed that gasoline had been spread throughout the pump area. Investigators also found a box of matches that Burks had allegedly spilled with the intent of setting fire, which they say would have caused additional serious property damage had she had been successful in doing so. A police report states that so much damage was caused during the ordeal that it will take hours or days to fully assess the damage. Police interviewed Burks, asking her why she arrived at the Enterprise location and what her intent was. Pay attention to this, guys. Burks allegedly replied that she intended to spray gasoline on the vehicle and let it burn, and that she did exactly what she had intended to do: drive around, and I quote, this is what she's quoted as saying, driving around, crashing shit. According to the police report, Burks faces the following charges: 2 counts of aggravated arson, 2 counts of felonious assault, 26 counts of motor vehicle theft, 28 counts of vandalism, 1 count of criminal trespassing, 1 count of property damage. Guys, that was the story. And I'm going to tell you something. When I was younger, my young adult life, we always had a fear of going to jail or doing something and getting caught and having to do football numbers, as we would call them, meaning 35, 40, 50 years and stuff like that, like scores of a football game. It's like nowadays, nobody don't even think about that. This woman's what, 25, 26? Had a job. She must have loved that shit, because she straight won juggernaut for real on that. Rampage. She went on a rampage, a planned rampage. Now it says she got fired for taking a car home unauthorized. That job is a business. That's not your family. You should never get comfortable in your job. And this goes back to what I said about complacency. Complacency can happen at any time, anywhere. A job can get rid of you at any given time. Don't you ever get comfortable there. Do your job and go home. Now they fired her for taking the car unauthorized. That's not your own. That's like, working at a car lot. Let me just grab one of these cars and take it home for the weekend without permission. People are crazy. How do you get comfortable in your dumb shit that you do? Think about that. People be getting comfortable in the dumbness they do. And then get mad at you when you call them out on it. We see that all the time. You took a car home and got mad because they fired you, because actually you did. It is considered theft because nobody knew you took it and it was unauthorized. You stole it. Now, whether you bring it back or not, you stole it for a short time. Understandable, they terminated you. They don't want that type of those type of actions being seen by everybody else, because if one person see it, goofy stuff is contagious. So they set an example. Move on. Go to another rental car. This was in a airport. All of the rental car places are all next to each other. Go to another one. If that's your career goal, you don't tear the fucking place up. I've got fired multiple times at jobs I hated. Well, I felt as though I got unjustly fired, and I wanted to go in there and smack the shit out of somebody. A couple of times I did. Luckily, I didn't get locked up. But I never said, you know what? Let me tear the whole job up and ruin the experience and money of other people that I was befriended with, because I'm the one that has the problem. Never understand it. This right here, straight juggernaut. This AAA juggernaut female behavior. Species name, Juggernautus Crash and Burners. She set cars up and made a barricade so the police couldn't get in there in time to stop her from doing what she's doing. They interviewed her at the end. Why'd you do that? I did exactly what I came here to do. Drive around and crash up shit. That's so, man, yo, it don't get no better than that. She said it. She ain't lied. And look at this. She didn't act feminine or nothing. Two dudes couldn't handle her. They couldn't handle her. Yo, she was enraged. Juggernaut real. Juggernaut dangerous. I keep telling y'all that. I'm so glad. This lady, like I said, she's 25, 26. I'm so glad I'm not coming up and a part of that generation. And I'm going to tell you why. Because it's like throwing darts. As a man and as a woman, it's like throwing darts when you meet somebody and you think you found the right one. I mean, they got male juggernauts out here doing crazy stuff. Could you imagine having a kid by her or somebody like that and they make you mad? You don't know what they'll do to you. You don't. Because she's 25. She made it to 25. I did videos about dudes in their teens acting like that, but instead of crashing cars, they crashing the life expectancy of women that they claim they love. Think about that. We have serious problems out here. Everybody internalizes and explodes within themselves and acts like the world is their playground. She went up there and played GTA. Grand Theft Auto. You go in there, you know you're fired. And I'm gonna tell you something. See how they put her on indefinite administrative leave? They set it up the way she can't work in no other enterprises. So it tells you a lot. You went over there to the gas pumps and tried to burn the shit up. Do you know you pouring gas and trying to light a match? Do you know we've seen this multiple times? And girls always fall victim to this. Let's pour gas in the car, then stick her head in there and light the flame, and then it blows us out the car. Gasoline, the fumes is what burns, not the liquid. And gasoline constantly is evaporating. So when you pour it in there and you smell it, it's all around you already. And then you throw the match, boom, it's a fireball all around you already. They don't understand that. She poured gas on the thing. Man, do you know what kind of explosion that was? She wouldn't have survived that. And it's a good thing it didn't go off. She would have been dead. all those counts and all that damage she did all over nothing. And that's gonna play pay impact on her time when she goes in front of a judge, because this all sounds strange and stupid. And it's an open and shut case. Because you were mad, you decided to tear up a company's shit who's can fire you at any time. Think about it. That's like, man, look, that's like getting fired from a job and saying, you know what, I'm coming to work anyway tomorrow. And then like you go in there and then beat up some people that try to tell you don't work there no more. Same thing, she just used cars to prove her point. Did you see the garage? She came in there and hit the car so hard, it went on top of the other car. Did you hear the policeman when he first got out the car? What the hell is this? Oh my God, I swear to God, I ain't never seen nothing like this. Guess what? A lot of us haven't seen it either. But the juggernaut is out there. She's growing fast and she's hard to defeat. This woman would kill herself to kill you. And you've seen it right there. It's a lot of juggernaut types out there. But this one right here, juggernaut is crashing burners, the real deal. Y'all be careful. And I don't think people really think about this. They called her Alex, I think. There were people that liked her there. She was trying to run over employees. People that probably ain't even had nothing to do with it. It's like a rolling ball of butcher knives. Some people get mad, they just attack any and anything in their path. But that's the way of the juggernaut female. If I'm mad, I don't give a F about nobody or nothing. And this story proved it. She's going to go away for a minute. And she put a lot of damage into that place. And guess what's going to happen? She'll be in jail. Insurance to cover everything. Might slow them down for a day and a half. You know, that business got insurance. And they'll be up and running again, and she'll still be sitting there. And it'll be new employees, and they'll done forgot about her and make jokes about it, and she'll still be sitting there. So Darshan Burks, ma'am, what kind of message did you get across? None. Nobody cared except you, and you the one paying the penalty. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. You got to do better. I'm out.